Hey Taurus, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I decided to do a love reading, quick love reading. Ooh, nice, Ace of Cups for the signs this month. It's a little summer lovin' reading going on. I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot. And you guys have the Ace of Cups. It's weird that the readings, you're one of the last few I'm doing, and yours already has a different feel than the others. A lot of the other ones were like kind of big, deep questions like, what do you really want out of a relationship? Why are you in the relationship you're in? What is most important to you? Are you going to stay in a comfortable situation in the sense that it's familiar, not necessarily good though, or are you going to take a chance on yourself? You guys have a new beginning, a new emotional beginning here. I mean, that could just be, that could be a new milestone in an existing relationship, like a child or something. Oh, and wow, in the Five of Swords, I was not expecting that. That came out for another sign, I think Aquarius. So I don't know if you have, if Taurus, if you guys have a connection to an Aquarius, you might want to watch that one. The Unknown card, that's been coming out quite a bit. I'm going to put another line down. New beginning. So you have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. Two new beginnings. Two messages. Oh, I got a bunch of cards came out. The Star, Healing. Okay. Just like I was just saying, it's are you in a relationship or have past relationships? Has your partner, have you been equally sharing the burden of the relationship? And that can have anything to do with like just if you live together, dividing up housework and things like that, chores and responsibilities. But it could also be, are you always the one sort of trying to set dates, trying to get things together, expressing your love, trying to sustain the relationship, and that can become a real burden. No one should be carrying the whole relationship on their shoulders. It has to be a shared responsibility because that shows that it's important to both people. So that is definitely something that you've had in the past, and moving forward, it's just like I don't want to be the martyr, the one burdened with the whole relationship. It has to be different this time. And this came up, like I said, for another sign. It's like I don't want to be in a situation where I feel like I'm just not being treated well, where I'm being talked badly about or blamed for things, and I'm not here to be someone's scapegoat or to be their punching bag in quotes. That's not my role in a relationship, and I'm not going to tolerate that anymore. Boy, you have the Unknown card and the High Priestess, but there's some healing here. So it's like, again, this theme that I've been seeing for a lot of the readings of having been hurt in the past and trying to figure out how to heal and move forward without making the same mistakes again, but without bringing that experience and sort of putting it on a new partner and saying, well, not being untrustworthy or assuming they're going to do something negative or bad because they're like, hey, I haven't done anything, why are you, then you look like the difficult weird person or difficult person. Trust your gut. This is just saying, did you ignore red flags? And sometimes it's like they're red flags, but no one's perfect, and we tell ourselves we have to kind of figure out what we'll tolerate, what we won't, if it was really a one-time thing or if this is a person's habit. But if someone presents themselves to you, believe them. If they show you to be untrustworthy and hurtful, how many times do they have to show you that side of them? I don't care if they only show it once a month. It's still there. And so how many times does someone have to show you their true selves before you believe it? How long do you stay and accept bad behavior? So this is saying trust your gut. Trust your gut right away and get out, basically. So you want to heal. There's a healing taking place. And so I think you have healed from a lot of these past hurts and you're ready to move forward. I mean, it could be in the same relationship if the person really truly had an epiphany and is actually doing the work to change and not just give you the lip service that they are. But there's some new beginnings here. There's the Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful new emotional beginning. Birth, newness, new love. Your cup runneth over. Just happiness. And the Page of Cups is a message about love. So just be careful, though, of someone who's been very hurtful and then comes back and says all the right things. You know, they need to, it's on them to prove it to you, not for you to be pressured into sort of forgiving them. So you have to really think about it. It's like, can I do that? Is that worth anyone's time for me to do it? Or is it over? Do I just want to make them suffer? Or is this truly something I can get over or not? Or do I just want to sort of take them back because I'm not really ready to be alone and that's uncomfortable and it's unknown and it's sometimes better to be with the enemy, you know. What's that saying? I never get the sayings right. You know, you're used to not him, I'll say his or her, you know, crap. So we get used to things. But I feel like you're like, no, I'm not accepting that anymore. And I'm ready to take a chance on myself. And if that means being alone, then that's okay. And I have you peek at the bottom of the deck. And you do have the Fool card, which is fantastic, especially with that Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. And you're just like, I'm ready for something new. I'm transforming. I'm going to be a different person in relationships moving forward. I'm not going to bear all the burden. I'm not going to tolerate bad behavior. And I'm going to move forward knowing I don't know. This is an unknown journey. Was, moving forward from here. I'm sorry, excuse me. So the Fool's not foolish. She's just like, it's time to start a new journey, to do things differently when it comes to relationships. Not to stay and repeat the same patterns over and over again. And if I have to go on alone, then I'm going to do that, and we'll see who I meet on the way. But I'm leaving the people who make me feel alone in a relationship, or I feel stabbed in the back, and I just dropped the other card, or that I'm carrying all the burden. Like that's done. You're not going to tolerate that. And just because it's unknown doesn't mean it's not amazing, because there is new love and new beginnings coming in. So love yourself. Be prepared for yourself. Heal, and move forward. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.